Oh, that was one hell of a dungeon. Gonna need to get down from here. There's always a fortification potion here, and neat, an enchanting one that'll be useful in about, I don't know, 40 hours when I hit enchanting 100 and finally decide to enchant for real. Kind of a downside to using the alternate start mod is that I do not have any of the destinations shown on my map, so guess I gotta manually run all the way down to that one place. Riverwood. Showing up at 3 a.m. and weird that there's, you know, grandmas over there tanning stuff on the rack. I'm honestly surprised the rest of the NPCs aren't running around. And there we go. VR is the future. Anyways, let's get rid of that damn claw.
One of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Awkward.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You found it! There it is!
I do appreciate there is a line that is, oh, you mean this that I already found?
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Now, when we complete this quest, we get set up as friends with this guy and his sister, which means we can just take a few things from his shop, like, say, these gold coins. As an aside, now, I may admit, well, actually, first off, we need to offset some of our shit. But, yeah. Anyways, I don't often go into other people's houses, but I always find it weird in Skyrim that a whole bunch of houses will just have stacks of gold laying around on the tables. Not even just stacks, but sometimes even just individual coins. And I may not go to many people's houses, but I certainly know in my own house I don't just leave dollar bills laying around.
All right, then.
But I want that claw. It's shiny. But it's the one thing I can't take. So, here, let's borrow this pot. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. I'm just gonna help myself here. Nah, it'll be fine, don't worry. Whoop. There we go, fuck the pot. And we're out of here. Later, nerds. Unfortunately, one big downside with the Elder Scrolls as a whole, well, I guess I can't say as a whole because it's only in 2 of the games, but in Oblivion and Skyrim, this item is marked as stolen. Therefore, you cannot sell it to literally any NPC unless it's a Thieves Guild fence. I guess at the very least in Skyrim you can get a perk that'll let you do that. But it's still something like, it's still a high level perk even. So it's like, damn, by the time you get the perk, you won't even need to sell the shit you steal.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
You fucker. This is another problem I have with Skyrim, is just NPCs just throwing shit at, you walk by an NPC, they say something, and just gets thrown straight into your quest log. So it just sits there until either you do it, or you just have to accept the fact that you are going to have that on your quest log. As an aside, in this playthrough, I am not doing the Civil War quest, because it's very bad. As an aside, what I'm pointing to is the giants off in the distance that some of the companions are fighting. First few times I've played Skyrim, I've never like came this close to this farm. I've always came in the other direction, so I was always close to the wall. And then one day, I just started a new game and started picking through the plants near that farm. And then suddenly I get thrown into a dialogue with a companion NPC who was just yelling at me, going, "How dare you not help me?" It's like, fuck, bro, I didn't even see it. Like, why the hell are you yelling at me for? And like I said, that's kind of my problem with Skyrim. It's just, it's just an excuse for them to run up to you and say, "Hey, join the companions." But if it's not them saying that, it's a guard telling you to do it, and then it gets thrown into your quest log. Now, for a request in the thread, it's quite the mane you got there, buddy. Oh God, I don't mean anything by it, I swear.
Come, need something? Take a look.
Now, sadly, he didn't have anything worth noting, so just continue on. As I said, I'm trying to do a spell build here, so I'm mostly looking for spell books. I've also installed mods that add a few more spells to make it a little more interesting than vanilla Skyrim. Also, you may have noticed a purple glowing crystal from the realm. What's kind of frustrating, those crystals will be wherever they are that the modder set them. I've tried disabling the mod. It says you can do that safely, but when I did that, it set my weight to be like, I had like 60 extra pounds that came from some unknown source, and I had negative 77 gold, so I just have to deal with it. I don't want to talk to this guy, so hey buddy, do you have the key? Nope. Kind of weird that he has a amulet that enhances mana regeneration though.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Now I may be wrong, but I believe this persuasion check, as well as another persuasion check to get into a city, you literally cannot fail. So what's even the point? Like, why would I ever want to bribe him? And I think Intimidate always fails as well too.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and have your little conversation. Don't look too deep at the other things on this list. It might spoil some future stuff. But I got a mod that adds in cloaks. And, you know, you can't be an adventurer in the snowy north and not have a snazzy cloak. Unfortunately, I can't really look back at my, over my shoulder, because it just turns my character around when I move the headset, because your character is always facing forwards to the headset. Maybe eventually they'll start to implement body tracking, and then I can spend like 450 bucks buying body trackers. But I mean, I was gonna do that anyways. How else am I supposed to get laid in VR chat?
Want to hear a little Lord wisdom?
Oh, bro, you love me? Oh, dude. I love you too, man. Give me a hug. Oh, whoa. Jeez. Don't gotta fucking refuse me so bluntly. God, man. Fucking rude. Now, my favorite little thing here in Dragon's Reach is this skull that is under the bridge for whatever reason. Let's just take this guy on out. Excuse me, guard. I have found a desiccated corpse in the fucking under the bridge. Do you know anything about this? This used to be a person. Alright, not important, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't ask any questions. For all I know, he was the one who put the body there. Also, I don't care if desiccated was the wrong word. Now this is the guy I want to see
Damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of
get all of our spells. And yeah, let's just speed that on up, because yeah, there's a lot of spell books I gotta go on through. So I'm going, because in default Skyrim,
you know, if you've got the aptitude.
Blizzard and ice spells as a whole is like extremely not viable. It sucks because Nords have an innate 50% resistance, and Nords make up the vast majority of the NPCs. Now I got a mod where one of my spells will put this little like Blizzard Whirlwind on the ground that'll, when enemies go through it, slows them down and gives them a reduction in their ice and their frost resistance. Then I can use my regular frost spells to do more damage. So it's more viable against Nords and will do more against anything else.
Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
The Jarl is. I trust you have something vitally important to tell me. Perhaps important enough to interrupt me in the middle of council?
Now the alternate start mod that I used will remove the whole you know, I was executed or I was gonna be executed, yada yada, all that stuff about Helgen. And damn, bro, you got some arms there.
It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is
I just want to run my hands through those golden locks.
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here. Take
Aww,
this small
you
token
embarrass
of
me.
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Boy, just walk right on in front of me. Don't mind me, Jarl. Really liking the purple and cyan you got going on, or teal. It's very royal.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
So, main reason I want to hurry up and get started on the main quest here is just so I can get rid of this stone. It weighs 25 pounds, but you can't drop it because it's a quest item. This is just awful.
The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? Well, what was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
And that is another thing, you know, I'm very old school, I guess. Morrowind is my favorite of the Elder Scroll games. And I do kind of miss the ability to just like, oh, I can drop quest items or sell quest items and shit. And then you get this moment, it's like, ah, fuck. Now I need to go and buy it back.
About the dragon.
Oh, that's right.
And it's like, sure, on one hand, I understand. It sucks to do that and possibly screw yourself over. On the other hand, though, it means that if I don't want to do it, I can just drop the item and go.
Overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons.
We got a continuity error here. I don't know what you're talking about.
You did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
Oh, thanks for that, Daddy Balgruuf. Jesus Christ, bro. Hey. Little personal space, my dude.
Defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
So while she goes on ahead and runs off, I got something I need to do with that shield I was just given. Thank you. And hey, Farengar's away. I want that soul gem. And this other one too. And oh, hey, what's up, bro? Don't if something's missing, it wasn't me.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Oh, hey, what is that? This is my kind of guard. We are not obeying the stairs at all. We are kindred spirits, he and I.
I ain't done nothing.
You tried mercenary work?
Apples you sold me the other day were delicious. Aren't they? I always set some aside for myself when the traders bring them up from the south.
Then at this point I noticed, despite having a head start, she is not actually showing up yet.
They say Talos favors you.
I'm not sure why Talos favors me.
On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for it.
With Irileth, you either come back covered with glory, or not at all.
Sounds like my kind of person. But looks like she's not coming at all either, so
Got some good people. I don't claim to be the
may
best
as well go on ahead and,
weapons and armor.
I don't know, sell off that iron armor that Balgruuf gave me.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need.
I'm very appreciative of gifts, if you haven't noticed.
Attacking the western watchtower.
A dragon?
We're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake.
Sometimes I
of
miss the
attacking
soldier's
Whiterun.
life, but when I hold
Thanks,
myself
bro.
in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
None of us have ever seen a dragon before or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No. You're so dead.
Haha, my man. Don't worry.
First dragon seen in Skyrim.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly
Hell, same.
Is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah, damn yeah.
Let's
I can't help but notice that our little buddy here did not say yes. Now, while you lot go on ahead and run off, I'm gonna do a little something first.
My father in more ways than people.
I'm gonna do the smithing tutorial, both for the free XP and also so I can get myself a upgraded dagger. But also, I had a ingot left over, and I was showing off this mod where I can make shurikens and kunai. Hey, shurikens at the very least are Elder Scrolls canon. They're in Morrowind. So I just strapped one up to my chest. And what's neat is, since I got 5 of them, you know, I can pull one out, throw it, and it'll automatically re-equip another one in my hand. Of course, what will most likely happen is I completely forget about them.
It sure looks like he's been here.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
It's bad, but we've got to figure
Don't
out
worry, I got your back.
if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere.
This is team building right here.
Look for survivors. We need to know what to do.
As an aside, I just kind of realized that guards usually just have the sword and board, but these particular ones got themselves two-handed weapons. Little neat bit of trivia. Or hell, maybe regular guards do hold them, and I just barely ever talk to guards. Yo, bro. Goddamn Nord sneaking up all over me.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
And make every arrow count!
So I remember back in Morrowind, when I was like hyping it up to my brother, I was like, dude, bro, you can do all kinds of stuff. You know, you can be like a mage and you just run around casting spells, or you can be a warrior. You know, if you want to be a dragon hunter too. But there were no dragons in Morrowind. And now that there are dragons in Skyrim, I mean, provided he actually landed, but the past few times I've done this, that fucking guy would not land. Also, I'm not sure if he's supposed to talk. I swear before, when back in vanilla. Oh, and that's my buddy, by the way, my guard buddy. He fucking died. So maybe I shouldn't, you know, have people with me or call them my buddies. But yeah, this time for whatever reason, he just decided to stay on the ground. But yeah, I swear he didn't talk. Or at the very least, he didn't talk like what's going to happen in a few seconds. That has been added by the unofficial patch. For whatever fucking reason, Arthmore seems utterly determined to add shit that doesn't need to be added. And refuse to take it out when people say, dude, this isn't needed. And then throws a fucking fit whenever someone makes a patch for it, removing the thing. It's astounding. It really fucking is astounding. Like, come on, dude. Did he really need to talk? Could you, at the very least, have gotten someone who could voice act a little bit better? Oh, hey. The hell did all these guys show up?
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Alright, no problem. There is a mod where I can scream into my mic to shout, but I live with my brother and his girlfriend and my nephew, and I don't think they would appreciate it much if I just sporadically out of my room, you hear me shouting, Fus Roda! We've already had moments where I played Eastspire on my Oculus, and it's a game where you're kind of like a Metal Gear Solid kind of situation, and you can point a gun at a guard and you say freeze, and they put their hands up, and then you pistol whip them in the back of the head. I was in a significantly smaller room than I am in now, and right next to me was my nightstand, as well as a thankfully closed, like, the big bottles of Monster Energy drink. So you hear from my room, you hear me shout freeze. I proceed to knock that shit across the room, which startled me, and then I screamed fuck. They were wondering what the hell's going on, if we're getting broken into or something.
Trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
Oh, okay. Break?
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
Alright, Bull, before I do that, first let's just go ahead and, you know, on the down low, maybe take a little stuff off the corpse of my fallen shield brothers. Oh hey, more dead bodies. And they got some stuff on them. I'll definitely take that steel dagger though, because it's better than an iron dagger. Like, look, last video I went through a burial crypt and killed the undead souls of a whole bunch of things and then took their stuff. It's not like I'm above, you know, respecting the dead, but this guy's my buddy, so I'm a fireman, carry him all the way to a proper burial site. Of course, I'm going to place him in front of the dragon as a testament to him standing against the dragon. It'll be symbolic to any wanderers who wander by. And oh wait, where did he go? As an aside, if you see the screen randomly go gray like that, it's because I lost tracking for my VR headset. Because I'm actually only using one lighthouse since the second one came in faulty. And I can't seem to find my war buddy anymore. Let's just assume that I have buried him underground and he is now having a final rest. Also, at this point, the travel point for Dragon's Reach goes away because Bethesda wants you to hear something on your way back to Whiterun, which is weird because the one for Whiterun itself did not go away, and if you teleport to Whiterun instead, you don't hear it. And it's at this point I realized, oh, I leveled up. I actually leveled up twice in Bleak Falls, so I'm going to go ahead and burn my perks right now. And at this point, for some reason, my controls got all fucking weird. I don't know if this is also an issue of the tracking. But hey, should be fixed next video because I just got the replacement lighthouse today. But continuing on with our Spellblade thing, I'm going to go with one-handed. Because for the Ordinator mod, it lets us have a dagger tree. So we'll get some perks for using our daggers. And then I was kind of debating between getting Sneak. But, you know, sneaking and spellcasting don't really go hand in hand. So instead I'm going to go with enchanting. And there's a method to me going smithing and enchanting on my first few levels. Don't you worry about that. There you go. That is why Bethesda removed the Dragon's Reach teleportation thing.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble.
All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky.
I work with my mother.
Talk to the hand, kid.
We will be back. This is not over.
Yeah, that's what I always say to the fucking police when they pull me over. Oh yeah? I'll fucking speed here again. This ain't over. Also, this right here is, fucking, that's peak Skyrim right there. It is NPCs looking at you and then walking towards you for the sole intent of throwing a fucking quest in your quest book. Frustrated me so much, just fuck that guy's lamb chop. But yeah, that, again, my, I probably should have downloaded a mod, but I honestly don't know if what the mod touches exactly, but there is an especially egregious case when it comes to joining the Thieves Guild, because I literally think you can't not join it. Like, as soon as you walk into the town that has a Thieves Guild, you are just thrown in there because the dude automatically recruits you. Or if he doesn't, he just approaches you and just throws it into your quest book. But like every city does that though, not just the Thieves Guild.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you. You heard the summons.
Oh, hey.
What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
What's up, Daddy Balgruuf? Oh, I want to war with him too. Let me get nice and comfy and just... Oh.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Hold on, let me see my lines.
Dragonborn. What do you know about the Dragonborn?
Oh, they call me Dragonborn, but you can call me whatever you want, Daddy Balgruuf. As long as you promise to pinch me by the tips of my elven ears and drag me around and make me squeal like the misbehaving elf I am. Just wrap my arm right around your shoulder. Yeah, there we go. Oh god.
The Dragonborn
Uh-oh.
to be uniquely gifted in the voice.
Let me get in your lap. There we go. The real reason why I refuse to do the Civil Wars, because I do not want to betray Daddy Balgruuf.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Admora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rangar, don't be so hard on Avenici. I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her? That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that?
Well, how about you make that pilgrimage a second time, you know, maybe in, you know, hands in hands with the green-cloaked adventurer, maybe?
I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down.
Is there a mod that lets me marry the Jarl?
No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you.
Oh, I don't know, Daddy Balgruuf. You could teach me a few things.
Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business.
Clearly, I need to now use this axe full time in honor of Daddy Balgruuf.
father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fist.
Oh yeah, put him up. Oh god damn it!
Me to be your house, Carl. It's an honor to serve you.
Get out of my face, Lydia.
Be careful out there.
I ain't got time for your sass.
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet.
Oh hey, it's suddenly night. Welp, there is only one thing to do when you've just been appointed a title of office. Is that what a Thane does? I'm more knowledgeable about Western European stuff, and I'll probably have to bite my tongue when I realize that Thane is also used in Western medieval Europe. Anyways, only one thing to do. Ah, yeah, people in there, my kind of people.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Take a seat by the fire.
And oh, what the? Why are there children in a pub at night?
Did you raise your prices?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Sadia, wake up there.
Yes, Mom. Let me guess. They're saying it's because
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Tell me, brother.
Everyone is obsessed with death.
Oh, I hear ya.
You want a drink?
So this is the Be Seated mod, which allows me to take a seat,
Of course.
and then I can immersively order drinks and drink it.
Romance. I love a good sword fight as much as the next man. But there's more to life.
Oh, I hear ya, bro. Everyone's like all doomer, doomer, doomer. No one knows how to laugh at a fucking joke these days.
Desire to enter the Bard's College. My parents are hesitant, but I pray they let me attend.
Thank you.
All right, bro, you're, you know, little too much info now. I just want to drink.
Mr. Booze, Mr. Booze, Mr. Booze, Mr. B-double-O-Z. That sure spells booze. You will wind up wearing tattered shoes if you mess with Mr. Booze. Don't mess with Mr. Booze. Don't mess with Mr.